All right, y'all, we live. Let's see what we got here today, man. Hold on. Let's get straight into this little breakdown. So it's Friday, and we know how they get down on Fridays. I believe that they're gonna waste a lot of time today. We had that positive, random, late news. Uncle Donnie talking about how they're doing a ceasefire right now. They're not gonna be continuing with firing in a war, and it's the same story as always. Random tweet, spike in the market. It's all just a fake out if you ask me. So right now, what I'm saying is I'm seeing gold just coming and hopping straight into this. I'm seeing gold continue selling down for the moment. We need to go do a retest. We did have a strong buy last night, and we set it up to make it look like it's going to continue buying, but I'm pretty sure we're going to come down here and retest this area. I want to see price come down here back in this area. And then once we get back in this area, since everything is still bullish, I want to see the market push back up and retest this area by end of day. So that's what I'm looking for as of right now on gold. So let me get this all going. Got like 4 more minutes. Looking for the dump at 9. Yeah, the 177 area. Let me see where that is. All right there. All right, there we go. Yeah, I want to see it get back down here to like 177. So like right in this area. Retest that little doji right there. And then from here, pretty sure looking for something like this right now today. If not there, up there. So that'll be the two target points as of right now. Trying to get this, trying to get this going. Waiting to figure out what my link is. Hold on. All right. Whatever. Stay on the charts for a minute. So right now on gold there, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gold to do a strong little push down. It's my actual chart. I'm looking for gold to do a strong little push down, come down here and retest this area. Um, I was looking at it on the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, we got like a little wick in this area. I just want to see them come down here, fill this wick in. And then once they fill this weekend, honestly, we can push all the way back up here. So um, don't fall in love with this early sale. More than likely, they're just doing this to grab liquidity, swipe down, get traders interested in the sale again, because we all know that the market should be selling. Now, if I come over here to the weekly, this is what interests me the most. So just paying attention to the weekly, we had a big wick here a few weeks ago. So I'm not expecting us to have another large wick here. We did have liquidity here that we ended up swiping and taking out. But once we took out this liquidity, we did a strong pullback. Now, I do not anticipate us ending the week up here. So if I was to put this alert here at the top of the week, I am not anticipating us ending the week all the way up there, because that would then just make us have another great wick right here. But right here in this area, I think this is a good area for gold to close in today. As far as the weekly goes, wouldn't mind seeing it look like this at the end of the week. This is not a bad look, but I do anticipate us coming back up, right? So coming back down to the 15-minute over here. Like I said, all I'm looking for on the 15-minute is price just to shoot down, come down here and fill in this little wick that it created here last night when they just sold down, grabbed liquidity, and shot up. I just want to see them come down and fill this in and then reattack this low right here that they broke right here. So that's definitely what I'm going to be looking for today. The trend is up. As you can see right here, we got an upwards trend. So I'm not going to be too fixated on the sale. I'm going to just lock in on catching this retest and then buying it back up, either targeting this high or targeting this low. Keeping it simple, getting a short little bag this morning, and then just hopping out from there. That's going to be top priority trade right now, as far as what I'm looking at for just today. So I'm just waiting on this, like I said, this retest to happen. And then we got other pairs such as the indices. Indices look good as well too. Let me get back over here. So that's silver, but over here on the indices, same thing. Kind of got this same little setup where the market is turning around. They were selling, but they're turning around. But I'm not going to be surprised if they do a pullback as well and they continue pushing higher. I can see a big M pattern forming right here on, what is this, US 500. The same thing that I basically see happening on NASDAQ and US 30, all exactly the same. Everything looks exactly the same. So that's I don't really have to go through each and every last one of them. But just looking at this, we have the strong leg up. This is the fake out down. As you can see, it hit the buy zone. Once it hit the buy zone, shot right out of the buy zone. Didn't care about the news. The news is irrelevant, honestly. You could have predicted that a buy was coming from this area due to the fact that it was already in the buy zone. So it was in the buy zone, as you can see, shot right out of the buy zone. And you get these levels weekly. You'll always know what zone you're in, buy or sell. But this is just here for you to have caution to understand that when you enter these zones here, you could definitely have a spike in the market that will push you in the opposite direction. So just understand, whenever you enter these buy or sell zones, that you will have a big reaction like this, because that's typically where it happens at. All right. Your actual support is down here. So if I'm looking at US 30, this support, all right, it's great. It's down here. We didn't get down to it, which I expected we wouldn't, because the trend is up on the daily. So we have a strong daily trend up. So I'm not surprised that we just hit the buy zone and shot up out of there. So this was a great trade that anybody could have caught. I wasn't looking at the indices this week because I was focused on gold, but this would have definitely been a great play. If we measure that out, you can already see if you got in anywhere in the buy zone, that was 1,300 points, 1,400 points right there. Massive move, right? Now, going back over here to gold, right? So on gold, what I am seeing us do is, I don't believe we come back towards this retest level and then we sell down from here. I don't believe it's going to happen today, but I can kind of see us just playing around down here today, up, down, create like a little doji or something, close out Friday with a doji. And then once we close out Friday with the doji, early next week, probably 2 days, pushing back up here in this area, hit the retest level that we skipped, and then from up here at the retest level, continue selling down. All right. Don't get caught up on this buy that we have right now for the news because the market's not in the buy. Now, if they want, this is also another possibility that they could do. They could leave this buy zone so we came off the strong support. Like I said, great close under the strong support. Let's just know that the support on that trend has been broken. So the market is actually going down. This is a beautiful sign. So this is nothing but just a pullback. Now, we could re-enter the sell zone, and then that massive sell that I'm referring to right now, we could definitely catch it from here and then sell it all the way down. But now you have to just be aware of that and see what's going on. So I won't be able to tell you what's going on with that exact move until I see how the setup looks next week. So for today, Friday, that's why I'm fixated and locked in on just catching this little minor sell right here. And once the sell come down here, filling this little wick here, then I'm looking to just start riding it back up. All right. So I understand that the market should push back down here into this area around 177, 178. Once we get down there, 177, 178, I'm looking for a big shoot back up to close this day and push the market back up here in this area. Like I said, not too far, but literally just to buy back up from down there because when you come to the weekly, I don't want to think it's just going to keep going because all the way up here will create a super wick, right? I don't think that they're going to have a big wick on the weekly, but I also do not believe that they're going to sell it down like too far. All right. So I'm kind of just watching this here. Basically, if I'm looking at the 4 hour, same thing. I'm just basically looking for them to come back and retest the open of this previous London 4 hour candle. And then from here, I'm just looking for them to push it back up, close out the day. Like I said, somewhere in the middle of the buy zone or even at the top of the buy zone, but definitely somewhere back up here in the buy zone. And then coming into next week, I will be looking for a retest of 43.11, right? Coming back to this retest level because since we got positive news, they might as well come back and do the retest now. They probably just using that news to do this retest. But then, like I said, once we get back up here in this area where the retest is, I would then be calculating whether or not if we have a rejection here, what goes on, maybe some news drop, maybe they don't sign a deal, and they keep just pulling the same move they've been pulling all year long, just using this news to manipulate the market, and then coming up here to either the sell zone or the sell resistance, and then I will start looking from sales somewhere in this region, right? Somewhere in this big region right here. Now, I do know we skipped a lot of wicks and stuff up here to the top side, so I would not be surprised if we did come all the way back up here to the sell zone to this order block right here that was skipped. So if we did happen to come all the way up to the sell zone, like I said, that would not surprise me. I definitely would. I definitely could see that happening. But right now, I want to just see, like I said, I want to see a full retest from last night buy up. So I want to see how that goes. And if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. So I'm just kind of waiting to see. I'm not forcing anything. I'm just letting the market do what it does. I'm waiting on the open, and we're going to see how the open goes in a few minutes. And then once the open comes in, like I said, I'm more than likely looking for them to shoot it down just to buy it right back up. It's Friday, so you kind of never know what Friday is. Fridays is always a little tricky. People putting money in the market, people pulling money out the market. So the market like to do what the market wants to do. But we're going to test it out. So right now, if I hop down to a lower time frame, let's see, hop down here to this 5 real fast. All right, so right here, as you can see, we have a little M pattern right there, break neckline. We still need to retest that neckline. I mean, I don't know if we retest it right now. We could not, but retest this neckline here. And then from here, it can have the continuation down. But I am anticipating it selling down before 10 o'clock and then buying back up to close out the day. Like I said, probably somewhere in this region, right? I don't think it's going to close out the day selling down strong, but I don't think it's going to be a strong buy either, just because it's Friday. And I don't know. I already know they don't want to have a big week on that weekly. So I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting to see what goes on. it's more than likely boxes all over the place. Right, it's Friday. If I look at it, I can see two zones. So there's a zone here that's creating resistance. So that's resistance. And then you also have a zone here. Let me just quick draw them in, creating support. So the market is ranging in between these two areas right now, if I'm looking at it on the 5 minutes. So I would definitely see us playing in between these two areas today. Right. And then once we're done in this region, I want to see a push up here and then start attacking this. We kept saying they needed to retest 42.50 anyway. So however they want to do it, they can do it. But I do see the market going back up there. But as of right now, like I said, I just see it being choppy to start the day off. So it's Friday. Don't look for no big swings, and don't be surprised if the market pushes in one direction and then turns around and goes into the opposite direction, because nine times out of 10, that's exactly what's about to happen in the day. It's going to be a up and down type of Friday. Let me see where we at. Yeah, so I mean those are the plays today. It's gonna be kind of simple today. I'm already knowing it's not gonna be nothing too crazy, but just to play the play I'm locked in on. I'm locked in on it, pushing down, filling in this little gap here one more time, giving us the retest I need, and then price pushing up from there. So we might not get that next leg down until the New York Open, and probably around 9:45. 9:45, they'll be ready to start buying the market back up. But we're going to see. Definitely going to see. We're going to give it its time, and then we're gonna cash out. Let's see where we at. Yeah, sell back down. Go ahead, push down there, get to that support zone, and then I'm gonna buy it back up. Like I said, I'm a trend trader, so I like to stay on trend. If the trend is up, I'm buying. If the trend is down, I'm selling. So I pick my trends based off of 4 hours, 15, and daily. So right now, like I said, the 15-minute trend is still up. So if I hop over here to the 15-minute, the 15-minute trend is still up. This is nothing but a retest. So I'm just looking for the market to come down. Like I said, filling this little void right here. Once it fills it in, I'm just looking for it to shoot back up. That's all I'm looking for. Nine 13. So we got about 15 more minutes until the open. And then once the open come, we're gonna see what they want to do. We're gonna see what they want to do. I gotta get rid of these boxes because it's a little obnoxious. All right, there we go. But this definitely will be the play. And if you're a swing trader, you might be able to swing this straight to 252. So um, definitely look out for that. We went up to 240 last night. Oh, well, you might be able to swing this up to 4,300, honestly. Yeah, that's where that is right there. So I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if we did one of these moves. Pushed all the way back up there. I wouldn't be surprised if they just wasted the whole day down here, honestly. But I'm definitely not looking for no type of significant move today. I just want to watch it play in the ranges. Remember, this wick is here too, though, so they'll come back and get this wick eventually. If not, if not this week, I mean, if not today, next week for sure. So So this right here, yeah, this is definitely gonna be the play right here. Wait for a sell down. I'm looking at my other screen too. My other screen showing me the levels as well. My other screen is telling me it should come down to 180. 180. So that says 180. We're gonna move this up to 180. 180 right there. Put the alert right there. Then we should come down top 180, and then from 180 we should buy right back up. So let's see what it does. And see if they go down there and let us in, or if they buy it back up. This first little alert right here, this the retest of that M pattern. So if they tapped that, that was on the 5 minute. I saw that little pattern right there. So that's the neckline of that little M. So they can still tap this and then dump down. But I definitely want to see a rejection somewhere in this area, back down here. Retest where we broke out from last night. And then, like I said, continue pushing up. Yeah, let's see how this day go. I normally don't trade on Fridays, honestly, because Fridays they just do the most. They do the up down. They liquidity grab a lot on Fridays. I don't like the trend on Fridays, so I normally just be chilling on Fridays. But I mean, if they come down and give me the entry I want, then I take the buy. If they don't, then I just sit back. Like I said, I give them the 10 o'clock to get down there. If they don't get down there this first hour at the open, then I'll just call it a day. That'll be it. But I definitely want to see a rejection and a retest. Let's see. Need a strong rejection from this area. One strong bearish candle, push down there, swipe that low. 15 minutes, swipe that low. And then buy up from there. All right, that's that retest. So this is the area of interest that I want to see the rejection from. I had that alert set just in case I wasn't paying attention to it, but I want to see a rejection from this area, this little M right here, back down to here at the open. Back down at the open, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, so we're gonna see what they say. Like I said, rejection from this area right here, shoot back down. So potential sales to the bottom of the box before buying up. Exactly. Yep. I want to see it sell all the way back down, fill in that little gap, do a little retest, attack London low, and then I want to see it buy back up. I want to see it sell back down from this exact area, honestly. Like right here, this is kind of just a retest of that 5 minute little micro pattern. So I want to see it turn around in this area at the open. Probably not going to do it until the open. They'll probably just hang out right here for right now. I won't be surprised. They like to do this a lot. They like to waste time. That's why I don't like to really trade Fridays because Fridays don't really like to trend a lot. I try to avoid Fridays. You get some crazy moves on Fridays. A lot of the times it's either against everything that the chart is saying, or it's like significantly well with the way the chart is saying. So you always got to be careful on Fridays. But most of the time, just look out for when it's like the holidays. When the holidays come, that's when you gotta really know what the chart is saying. Because people start to pour their money out, and then all that stuff start to happen. So, but we'll see. It's either they gonna reject or they not. But I'm not interested in anything unless they come back down. Unless they come back down here to this area. If they don't come back down in this area, I mean, oh well, do whatever they want to do. But right now, as you can tell, the trend is up, so I wouldn't be surprised if it start buying. But I need us to fill this gap in down here before I hop on any trades. I can't hop in. I can't hop in if we ain't did no retest. I need a full committed retest before I touch it. Otherwise, I'll just sit back and I'll watch and do whatever it wants to do. Um, we actually about to get a one, two, three, four. Yeah, so 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. They'll do it at 9:30. Yeah, yeah. We got like 10 more minutes right here. As you can see, this trend right here. This is the high, second high. This would be like a third high right here. Push down. I'm pretty sure we'll get a clean little push down back to this area at open, and then they'll push the market back up. Right now, they just setting up liquidity. That's what it looks like. But tread lightly, definitely tread lightly. Probably 9:45. They'll be low enough for me to enter to take the long. Like I said, stay on trend, but we should get a hard rejection in this area. I'm sure we should get a rejection in this area. Yeah, I want to see it come back to this area right here. We come back down here at 81. Perfect. Get the retest, get the bounce, and then I honestly may just hold it over the weekend. I might not even set a TP. I might just let it come down there, bring me in, and then just keep holding it over the weekend just to see what happens on Monday because it's already good news. Or my boy right there.
Good, y'all. What's good?
There we go.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah, we over here chopping it up.
I'm over here. Bad, y'all. Just getting on. I was traveling last night. Didn't get to my hotel till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Got a little sleep trying to pop up, so I'm trying to still wake up. But we here. All right, no excuses. We here. All right.
I was saying that it's probably gonna be it's gonna be an up and down day because we got that news yesterday. You
On.
know, it was on everything. I don't think nothing gonna really make no significant move. They probably gonna hold it off.
Don't. I don't know. I personally like US 30, y'all. I personally think I don't know. I like the indices to go up, especially after that news yesterday.
Oh yeah, them gonna go to the moon. I said them just back on trend.
Yeah,
Gold,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said gold just sloppy. I was
Yeah,
telling
gold
him
might be sloppy.
we was talking about gold doing that retest and could go back to that retest level from that previous sell zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it gets up there today. But I really think it gets up to that area. Just that rejection I was speaking of. I just want to see this rejection back down here to this area. Yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see the rejection come from this area, and I want to see it push all the way back down here to this area. Once we get down there to that area, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna buy it back up.
Yeah, exactly, Mike. Got to
Anyway,
get to it. Sleeping in though. Yeah. Hey.
it's like that sometimes. It's kind of early on your side. Look, now you see what I was talking about when I was like, I hate when I used to stay at my Vegas crib because you got to get up earlier. It just seemed
Nah, that don't matter.
hey, personally, I'd rather wake up at 7 a.m., get my day started at 9, than to wake up at 5 a.m. and get my day started at 7.
I mean, it's 7 for me, so I mean,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you got to get up earlier.
you know, it's 7, so it's like got in 2 in the morning. Didn't go to sleep right away, so I don't even know how much sleep I really got. I don't even remember when I fell asleep, to be honest. But hey, it's all good. It's all good,
I end up watching Netflix.
man.
Yeah.
I think
So,
I turned. I think I turned the TV on to see who actually won that hockey game last night, and I started watching the game because they had it on replay, and I think it was watching me because I don't
yeah.
remember who won. And as I know, 1-1. I
Yeah.
had wanted Knights to win, but or I was anticipating the Knights to win last night, but I don't know who actually won. I'm gonna have to dig into that, y'all. Any of
Yeah.
y'all know who won that Stanley Cup last night?
Oh, the
Or did,
Stanley Cup last night?
yeah, well, it
Oh,
just depends. If I think Vegas was up on them 3-2 in the series.
mhm.
I think
Oh, yeah, I ain't really in tune with the hockey.
only because I be betting. That's it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Only because we be placing wagers. I don't
Yeah.
discriminate.
Yeah,
Don't matter. Baseball, basketball, football, hockey. Uh, yeah, you know.
yeah, what you got? Knicks and 5 tonight?
Knicks in 5. I think Knicks. I don't know. What's funny about that? Everybody keep talking about the script. Everybody's saying that Spurs coming back down from a 3-1 deficit. They saying the Spurs is coming back. It's in the script. I said, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I think a lot of y'all that's saying that working for Vegas.
Yeah, I think
Y'all
I
working.
think that's the
I think y'all,
thinking.
I think y'all working for Vegas because y'all trying to get everybody to bet on the Spurs to get
Yeah,
cooked,
yeah,
right?
yeah. The World Cup is on soccer. Somebody was just asking me if I was watching that.
Oh, the
Uh,
World Cups, Mike. I
yeah,
know. I need to get it. I need to get in tune. They know they started. I gotta see. I know that. I know it's on this morning. I think. I think I got to double check on that.
yeah. I
Yep.
haven't.
Yeah, I got to double check. I'm gonna be watching, Mike. I'll be watching. I never watch, but I'll be watching this time.
Yeah, we got about 30 seconds to open. Oh, that's why everybody U.S. in the Stanley Cup. I think that's why everybody watching it.
Oh yeah.
The World Cup. I meant.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Let's see how this open goes, man. I want to see a hard rejection from this area. As I keep saying, I want to see them go down there, swipe that little liquidity at the bottom, get these buyers to think that the market's going to buy, snatch them out, and then I'm at sell, and then get right back on the buy, push it right back up. I told you I want to see like a 20-point drop from here back to 180. There go my alert. Yes, sir. That's the open. We should get that push down on gold. There we go. I need two strong candles. I need a strong 15-minute from here. Strong 15-minute push down. Before I show any interest. They're playing around right now. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna give me the leg down I'm looking for? I'm looking for them to take this low out. It's gonna be one of them random, one of them jolt downs. I can already tell. It's gonna be one of them hard push down real fast. I forgot today's SpaceX IPO, so we're gonna see what that do as well. What's up with your mic, my boy?
Huh?
Your mic got mad noise.
I'm on my phone.
Uh,
I don't have my laptop. I have my laptop, but I had just hurried up and jumped on is what it was.
it's all good.
Yeah. So I don't have the best setup. I'm working with what I got
Yeah,
currently.
look, the vibes have been there. Sure enough. We just waiting around anyway. They finally starting to show some sell interest. There it go. About time. Godly. All you gotta do is learn how to monitor price action. Once y'all learn that and y'all can start seeing it, y'all can start seeing like where the levels are, how price reacts, then that'll make everything a lot easier. But I want to see it take out that 5-minute low.
It's coming.
Oh no, it's definitely coming. But like I said, I won't fall in love with the sell just because the way it reacted yesterday.
You need to.
Yeah. Oh no, I just think they're gonna do the retest at the retest level. I do think that the sell is coming. Like I said, like on the weekly already shows it's already committed to a sale. There's just no way. It's just no way it's buying with the way that weekly look. Like the information that I'm receiving from the software on the weekly, it automatically tells me like, bro, don't even get hung up on no buy. Let it buy, do whatever. I'll wait till I get another down signal on a 4 hour And then once I get that next down signal on the 4 hour, that's when I definitely start to lock in and look for it. They about to buy up now.
You got your 4 hour on there. What,
Yeah.
what time frame you on? You on a 5 minute? Go to 4 hour.
What's it called? Switch to this. Same thing.
Yeah, look how we pointed down.
Oh yeah, nah, everything is down. Like I'm not.
No, I said look how it's pointed down.
Yeah.
On the pressure line.
Yeah.
Drop. Drop. Big drop coming.
No, it's definitely on the way.
Big drop coming.
They could retest. I don't think they're gonna do no retest. I think they bullshit. They could retest 211, but I just think it's bullshit. I think it's going down to 179 first. $179 and then buy back up. Like I said, I think the day ends in this area right here. I don't think it really goes nowhere. It's just Friday. You just know how they get down on Friday. Yeah. They might not do the dumping. 945 ish. Like I said, then retag that area. Let me see what. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dropped out.
Yeah. Ball back up. Went to that 211. Yeah, now I was only looking at this lower one so they can like see the candles. So, like I said, the trend is up on the 15, so I ain't really looking for them to like dump it nothing crazy. I was just thinking maybe they would go back down there and retest that low real fast and then buy it up, but it looks like they about to just do the buy right now, honestly. Looks like they could do the buy right now. You just never know, man. This shit's so manipulated.
The day off. It's Friday too. I don't even like Fridays to be honest with you. I
That's
don't
what
like
I was
Fridays, y'all. Honestly, and I don't really like to force nothing to happen because it is Friday.
doing. Yeah. Like I said, if it don't sell down to that area down there and do the retest, I'm cool. I'm just chilling. I'll just watch it for right now, but it's gonna have to go all the way back down there and hit that 180 area. Once it hit that
Hmm.
180 area, I consider buying it because look at that hard ass candle right there, that bullshit they were just doing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they were just buying it like a motherfucker. This that Friday shit. Like I already knew they needed to take out that low, so keep pushing. I gotta get all the way down there.
You obviously was telling them about that, but that's why I had you go to the 4 hour because I seen that pressure line pointed straight to the downside, so I knew that buy was cooked. I knew that little push up it was doing was about to be over.
Yeah, it was all manipulation, bro.
That's it. That's it. But yeah, y'all.
Cut out again.
Uh, it doesn't look like I can switch between screens then on my phone. So
Whenever you try to do whatever you're trying to do, it just keep cutting out.
yeah. I keep trying to like flip the screen, but all right, the mic ain't staying on. When I'm doing that, y'all, so I'm gonna have to just talk. I like US 30. I like US 30 what it's doing currently. US 30 is doing a nice little retest. Now I do like everything about US 30 down to the 15-minute time frame. It's going back on trend. The trend legitimately just got back on trend, so everything looks really good. Even down from what the software is saying, we got our blue orange cross to the upside on the 15 minutes. So this is a pullback that's needed. It's doing a retest, and then look for US 30 to go to the upside. All right, look for US 30 to go to the upside.
Oh, I can pull it up. I got the alert set on there, so
Yeah, pull it up real quick.
that's
15.
just a yeah, that's just a pullback. I don't really care. No.
There it go. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah,
US 30 is yeah. That's what you need to see on US 30.
yeah,
There ain't
that right there, y'all. That right there. So what it's
there ain't
doing right now is doing a pullback, doing a retest. So a lot of time when you see that, it's typically pulling back to that. It's typically pulling back to the blue line or the orange line, specifically the orange line specifically. So it's probably gonna swipe liquidity, reject probably off of that blue line, and then look to actually get long here in a minute on US 30. I think US 30 goes long. All right. I think you I think US 30 goes long.
mhm. Not opposed to that. I'm long on gold now, so I knew that spike down was coming. I was just waiting on it to get down there for me to get in. They had to get down there. My boy cut out again, but Gold probably can drop a little lower, but I don't think so. I'm already in. Like I told y'all, I believe is bullish. I think they do the up down thing today. But that was the liquidity swipe that I needed right there. All right, he's back. That was a liquidity swipe I needed to see. Um, now I guess we just sit in the trade to the day ends. I do think it's like I said, it's just gonna swipe liquidity down, swipe it back up, swipe it down, swipe it back up, and then kind of end the day somewhere in the middle. Um, that's what I can see happening. US 30 likely doing the same thing too, pushing down here to this area, like he said, getting done with the retest and then just getting ready to push back up. So definitely wouldn't be surprised if this just hit this area and buy back up.
Wait, you long on gold today? You said?
Well, I was saying I'm getting long. I'm already in right now, but I was getting long once we came down there and swiped that liquidity. I just think gold is just going to play around. It's going to just buy next week. Um, yeah, I'm not like right here. I'm like right here. I ended up just hitting the buy button once it got right there. Yeah, I think they're just gonna waste a day. Like I don't think they sell it. Like I'm like right at the bottom of that candle, but I don't think they sell it. I think they just play around and waste a day. Honestly, it's just Friday. That news, the way it reacted on the 15 minute. Oh, this the 15 right here. The 15 minute. The trend basically is bullish right now, and I just think they coming to do that retest to push back up here in this area somewhere. I think once we get up there, that's when we'll get the actual sell next week. I don't think they're gonna make that big buy today. Like I don't think it's going all the way up there today, but I do think we're going back to that retest level on the daily. So if I pull my boxes back up, or if I just switch to the daily, make it easier. I think we're going back to this retest level, and then from that retest level, we will then sell back down and just get back on trend. And I was also explaining like right here on a happy Monday, you can see it broke the structure for the continuation right here. So that was a good sign that we closed outside the key support area. We closed outside that strong support. So that just tells me it's going to keep going down. But this also tells me that it's going to keep going down. There's nothing like really new right there. And then we can retest this area or we can retest this area next week and then just end up dumping. And that's all.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you now. Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. I'm basically just saying, just be on the lookout for this retest. I don't think today Friday sells strong. We already swiped a low, and since we swiped that low, I just think they just keep it up and kind of just close it off in this area. And I'm mad because Asia has set the low last night.
Uh-huh.
Asia set that low last night. And then I put the pending order right at Asia low because I knew London was gonna come in and swipe it and buy up. And I don't know how, but the pending closed and they did the swipe. And I woke up this morning like, bro, how am I not in the trade? I had the
Dang.
right there. Like I had the pendant right at Asia low because I knew, like, and I didn't have it at the low. I had it like, let me show you. I had my pendant like this because I already knew this was about to happen. I had my pendant when Asia set this low right here last night. I had my pendant right here. And I'm like, bro, they're for sure going to swipe that and buy up, like, because the trend is already up. So I'm just like, they're going to swipe this, buy up, and they're going to keep holding the buy, like how I kept saying yesterday we was going to 178. I was like, I can already tell what they're about to do. So I put the pendant right here, and it swiped 2 times. I went to sleep early. It swiped 2 times, and it did not trigger. And I'm just like, how? How the fuck did that trade not trigger, bro? I should be in right here. This is where my entry should be at. But then when I woke up this morning, I seen the bullshit, and I was just like, all right, fuck it. I guess I'll just fucking get in off the pullback. But that's fucking crazy. They did that to me. I was like, this shit is bananas.
Man,
Yeah, they be finessing the markets, bro.
finessing.
They be fucking finessing the markets, bro.
For sure.
It's fucking insane, but it's all good. I ain't complaining. I still got it in a decent area. It should start buying from here and then sell back down. We need to go back to 211. We need to go up there, retest 211, and then more likely sell back down. It's like that's a crazy thing. Like I don't think it's about to do anything, but just range and just waste the whole day. Like that's why I hate Fridays.
Based on how that 4 hour look and that weekly, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
No, I
know.
get that. I'm just going based off of the circumstances of what happened, right? This is the one I'm gonna tell you right now. This is a 1,000,000% a 15-minute chart trade, and it's just based off of how he flipped the trend. Like so, since he flipped the trend with that tweet, I gotta just play the retest. Like I told you, like I gotta follow the trend, and I gotta follow the exit point. And so right now, if I'm making it make sense, the only thing that makes sense is he's about to push the market to do the retest, and they're not gonna do the retest next week. They're gonna do it early next week, but they're gonna start it from now. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So I'm just like, look, I'm gonna play it how you play it. That's what you want to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got the up arrow, we got the support, we got the trend, we got everything. So I'm just like everything is there for it to do the retest. So now I'm just gonna just rock it out with them. I definitely would prefer to sell, but I can't counter trend, bro. I'm not I don't like counter trend trades because if I lose the trade and it's a counter trend and I can see that it's up, I'll be frustrated and I'll be like, man, that's 1,000,000% my fault because I can see that the trend is up.
But you
Right?
countering right now.
No, I'm not. I'm on trend.
No, you're not. Because the daily is not up. The daily trend is down. And this
Yes.
15 is up. That is a
No,
counter.
no, it's not. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So when I do my trades top down to get the overall. But if I'm entering, I'm going from the bottom up. I'm following the bottom because the trend starts from the lower time frame. So like right now, the trend started right here yesterday. This is why I said we should buy yesterday. If this never went into a buy yesterday, I wouldn't have said buy yesterday. I would have
Uh-huh.
said on the sale. But right now, this tells me that the trend is about to buy. So I have to stay on a buy. Only way I can sell is if this 15-minute goes into sale.
For sure.
Like if this 15-minute don't go into a sale, I gotta think that I'm retesting here. That's just what I gotta do. Because if I gotta look for an intraday play, that's only if I'm looking for an intraday play. Now, if I'm looking for a weekly play, that's different. On the weekly, I'm only looking for that trade to come in the beginning of the week. I'm looking for that trade Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday, we come back here Monday or Tuesday, and I get this cross like back here. This was last Friday, right? Last Friday, if it went into a sell like this Monday or Tuesday right here in this area, it's already down. I'm selling it. I'm holding it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when it crosses, I'm like, well, we got to do this retest now. You get what I'm saying? Because like now I'm just like it's Friday. They typically set up for the retest, and this is even showing me they setting up for the retest early. I mean, I'm okay with getting out if it crosses back down, but like this is a Friday trade. This is not like a. I'm not trying to hold this for a week. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
Friday. Friday is just signaling to me right now that it's buying. If I go to the
Right.
buy, the same thing. I'm only looking at this because I'm just looking for it for today, right? Just for today, it still technically say it's buying. Now, this cross to the downside on the 5 minute, you can argue whether or not it's going into a sell, but that's still all subjected to if it crosses. See what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I don't really like the five because five is more lenient to do more things, and you can see how that just pushed over. Technically,
Yeah.
that probably should have just crossed right there, but it just pushed sideways. So
All right.
I'm just basically running this off the 15. Like I said, this is just a 15-minute trade. It's not like it's not like it's like not like no overreading. I just woke up this morning, it was already on the 15-minute, and I was like, shit, 15 stay up, I gotta stay up. If
I
it's
feel
15
it.
stay up, then I'm gonna sell. But I just don't see them. I don't see them dumping it today. Not on Friday. I don't see them dumping it. I see them wasting time. If I can get 20 points out of it, fine. If I
Right.
can, if I don't, that's it.
Right.
And I got my boxes right here though, so I know it's a level right here. I mean, I can turn them on here too. So like, if I really want to see them, it's a zone right here on the 15 minutes. So I mean, if we break this zone, then I'm out. You see, that's where my stop is. So it's like, if we break this zone, I'm out because that's technically where it's going. Like the trend technically is still down, but I ain't mad if it say it's buying right now. That's my only thing. But if I take a sale and it blitz up, then I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, you shouldn't have been on the sale because the trend say it's up for right now, and it's late in the week.
You shouldn't been in on a sale.
Yeah, and it's late in the week. That's one of the issue. When it's late in the week, it be tweaking.
And it did make some big moves to the downside too.
Bro,
Already this week.
humongous move.
Made some big moves. So kind of like you said, I don't really foresee that making another big move to the downside till next week.
Yeah,
Next week, then to make the move to get back on trend.
yeah. We
Do
need
the
some more. We need some room. Like if I go to the 4 hour, so this is what I was explaining the other day too. Like right here, the smart money was negative at first on the 4 hour. See what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that it bought all the way up. Because like when that go negative, a buy is coming. Like that you can just start this and pull this back. You can see this was at 14. Go back a little further, it was negative. See, it was at 3. So the next candle was probably the negative one. Well, you can't see it because obviously it's only showing when it closed, but it was at 3. You can see it went negative here. Now it went and closed at 7. So I was already anticipating the buy, honestly. Once I seen that the smart money was negative, I'm just like, it's just too oversold. They got to make some room because like we can't sell another 500 points here with it already at 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna have to be like negative 120 in that case. So I
Mm-hmm.
just bought it up to get some relief. So that's our relief. As you can see, we just got a box here on a 4 hour. So technically, that's the target point until a new box come in.
Yeah, right around the retest.
Yeah. So that's why I said it just makes sense to just let it do what it do in this area, not try to force it. Like I ain't trying to force nothing. I'm just like if I'm just gonna take a trade, this probably some, lunch money over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? My lady might want to go to Mastro's, Ocean Prime or something, make a quick 400-500 real fast, and then get out. Like I ain't happy. I'm less than half my position size on this because it's a technically a counter, but on the time frame I'm trading, it's not a counter. So like I said, I'm only watching the 15 minute for this trade. Like we break that box, I'm out. If we cross that trend, I'm also out. And then I'll take that loss. I still think they should hit 79. That box right there. Yeah, but that move is crazy, bro. I don't know how he pulled that one.
I don't even know. I don't even understand how gold went up. To be honest.
Yeah,
Not off that news. That's great for the dollar. But I know when oil drops, gold goes up, vice versa.
hmm
So they tend to go move opposite. And oil dropped off the cliff.
Well,
So with oil dropping, gold went to the moon, but it
it's
didn't make sense.
because oil got a buy signal on the what's it called on the daily. Oil got a trend to the upside, everything. I'm just like, man, oil probably about to go to $200 a barrel. Let me see this. Can't even afford this kind of. Check my email. Talk. I'm about to start trading for the bank, man. Nah, I'm dead ass. I got a one of my boys. He worked at Chase, and he was like, "Bro, I can get you in trading with us."
Nice one.
Yeah. My other boy next door, he worked at Morgan Stanley. Stanley Morgan. He want me to come over there, but I got to get my Series 63 and my Series 7.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, with the Series 7, I can't do pattern day trading like I want to. So I was just like, I don't know about that one, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been offered a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, my boy. I don't know if I want to just cancel my life out to be like, yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna never just trade on my own no more, and I'm subject to those rules because I'm just like, that's gonna stop me from getting the money I can get.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, so I turned it down though
Yeah,
with Fidelity though,
yeah,
because I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I'm like, no, because now I'm gonna be having to work for you. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, no, I like time freedom. I'm like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to trade a job for a job. No, I'm straight.
I'm just trying to get in and get some more knowledge, see what I can get to.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not a bad idea. It's just the setup of what they was offering. I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, no, I'm good.
You know,
No, I'm good.
you know my boy in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he got they got him right though. They gave him
Yeah.
the house. They gave him like, yeah, they gave him a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, let me find out, man.
I talked to him before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I talked to him before.
they gave him the penthouse, the 200K guarantee. Like he got a whole little setup. I'm like, 200K just
Oh
to
yeah, there's definitely like
get that
some
guarantee.
perks with it for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see. I don't know. I've been talking to him though. I got to fly to New York soon. So,
Hmm.
but I told him I definitely want to be stationed in Florida if I do it. But it got to make sense. If it makes sense, I'll do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Give me the guaranteed 200, 250, and all I'm gonna do is just trade just like this too. But I get that guarantee, and I make a percentage of the profits from the bank. Oh yeah, I'm with it.
Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
hey, that math adds up to me.
Hmm. It's really control. It's really control risk. It's
Yeah,
really control risk because things I talked to somebody else about pertaining to all this. It's like, you know, it's like, yo, it's got to be controlled. Like,
mhm.
especially because big money, like they don't low key want to make 100%, and they don't want to make
Not at
50%.
all. Yeah,
They don't make percent. They want to make 30 to 35% annually.
yeah,
Annually. So it's like some days I might tell you, hey, I need you to come in and actually make a loss today. Like, because we're
yeah.
actually over, right? So I need you to actually take a loss. Or I need you to come in. I just need you to make 0.5%, half a point. Need you to make half a point. Or hey, I need you to make 1%, 1%. Sometimes it might be a little over. You might be 3%, 5%, and then the rest of the week, hey, I need you to do X, Y, Z. Yeah, I done had some conversations on this topic with
Yeah.
with folks that have offer me this kind of ordeal. You know what I'm saying?
I think
And it's like that's kind of crazy, right? That's crazy to me. That like, but it's like someone with $100 million, someone with $100 million. It's too risky. They don't want to make 20 million in one day. Like, yo, that was a lot of risk, right? No, I don't want to make that. I'm like comfortable going ahead. Like, I made my million for the day. That's cool. I'm good, right? Like, they're not looking to.
make 50 million in one
Yeah,
trip.
no, no, they ain't looking for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm on though. I'm gonna see though. If I can get in with Chase, I got you, Brian.
It's a good look.
I get in with Chase, I got you. I like the idea of it. I definitely like the idea, but like I said, if they give me 200 guaranteed, yeah, 200 guaranteed. I'm gonna have to.
Stuff, you know, they don't use these type of tools that we using.
No, they
They
don't. And I don't know what that is. You see, I want to know the back end. I'm a information person. I
they
want
use
to know.
they use the delta. They use the footprint chart. Those are banking tools that's used, right? So they're not focused on technical analysis and all that, right? They don't care about none of that. None of that. They can look inside the candle, be like, okay, I got X amount of buyers coming in, and it'd be a candle. It'd be a candle like for you and me that don't even look like it's a reversal candle. It don't look like there's buyers in that candle. Nothing. That's the difference when you know how to read when you actually know how to read a footprint chart, right? I got one, right? So him and I, we had that conversation a long time ago. He's like, oh yeah, like, you be on Ninja Trader, you know what I'm saying? Got the footprint chart, got the you look at the volume, the delta, the point of control. Like those are banking tools that people be using. Well, on their side, you know what I'm saying, of things. Yeah, I'm hip to it, and it is different. Like, because you don't really care about the candle, you care about what the numbers are saying. The candle means absolutely nothing. A candle means absolutely nothing. I did it live in the group once before, pulled it up, and I'm like, all right, look at this. Look at this candle. We about to reverse right here on gold. All right.
That's my goal right there. So
I'll have to show you when I get back. Let me see. Do I got it on this laptop? Let me see. Yep, I can pull it up on this laptop. I'll show you later.
All right, bet.
I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. What price point are we at, man?
41.93.
93. See, I should pull it up. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on.
Yeah, up 100 pips right now. Not too crazy.
Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. Pull it up.
Man, what the hell is Mike doing?
What happened? What happened?
Yeah, no, I kept hearing the Discord boy. Mike over here.
Mike on there?
Yeah. He over there killing his account. That's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. He said he passed the prompt.
Yeah. Well, he went live, and now he just made another 15, so he about to start getting paid. He did another $650, another $647.50. You know what I'm saying?
See the comments. Is he still on here?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't see who's on, who's live. I can see in the chat.
Yeah. Well, no, he coming in the Discord.
Oh, in the Discord.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that's how it is. Um, I think I'm hitting my mark today right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. Come on, give me one more little leg up, and I'm out of there. I ain't gonna play with him on Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and just. He said you got muted. You ain't muted. I can still see your comments coming in.
No. I'm talking about seeing the people who's how many people are where.
Let's see. Y'all gonna push up and hit that button. Let me see it. Get up there then.
Get up there.
All right, there we go. We're gonna call it a day with that. Take that little push. 73 pips.
That's 30 launching, y'all. 30 pushing up, y'all. I'm trying to get this computer up.
I'm gonna bring that box back for you this weekend, Mike. I'm gonna have time this weekend to finish building back out. Box. Yeah, I still got it on MT4. And guess what? We still sitting inside of that box right now. We ain't even broke out. You mean like just buy it from the go and then just sell it at the high?
What you talking about?
Nah, he was asking me why don't I trade the low or the high the box. I mean, I do. I trade that all the time.
Oh, I don't see him commenting.
No, I'm saying he wrote that in the Discord. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I got the Discord on one screen. I got the other one on the other screen. I got the.
oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the move right there yesterday. What pair is that? Let me see. I'm gonna try to get it done today. I'm gonna add it to the. I'm gonna add it to the. I'm gonna add it to the flow chart. I got the actual code for it still, so I'm gonna add it to the flow tracker so y'all can see it. Well, so you can see it. Mostly, you one of the main people I know that use it. But it just show you the box basically just show you the opening range of Asia session and what areas you should actually lock in on. And then typically what it likes to do is like the wicket and like stop out Asia or stop out New York. Stop out Asia during the New York or London session, and then likes to make the move, just depending on if you trade in the indices or whatever. And it was something that Slim discussed a long time ago, our one-on-one calls. And He just been using it a lot. There's definitely a real good strategy that can be used. Yeah, but I'm out. I'm out for the day. That was my trade. Decent little trade. Like I said, just some little play money for the weekend. Um, I'm really not a fan of the buy, but I'm not a fan of the sell either, just because of that news. So that was a trade I needed to hit. But I guess I'll be able to wrap up this live early today. Let y'all enjoy our weekend. I get started on some of this other stuff that I got going on. Mike, I will message you personally. You know exactly when I'm done, and once it's been updated, and you'll be able to see it. It'll be added inside of the flow tracker, so you'll be able to, drop that back on there. But other than that, we're gonna catch y'all next week. We're gonna keep it short.
Yes, sir.
So,
all right, y'all.
it's good. And